Bitcoin is giving it another try to break higher. But can we do that? On a micro scenario, we have slowed down multiple times. And you're watching altcoins trying to do something like this. And I want your pure attention on this. This is XRP in front of you. Yeah? If you're driving, slow down, keep 2 minutes aside, then park your car and watch this. When you had these negative divergence before, what happened? I mean, you need to be cautious here. Next, you go back, pick up all the history. Whenever you had the negative divergence on a daily, yeah, it is a short-term move. Yes, it is a micro move if you are a long-term investor. Yes, the price went up another 5x, another 10x from there, 100%. But before that, the price dropped 40, 50%. So where the hell are we right now? What the hell will XRP do from here? That's a big question to really to answer, but we will detail that in this video. But before that, understand, we opened up another 100 tier slots for copy trading. Why? Because the demand is going through the sky. We've been one of the best performing funds with the highest capital available, with the highest win rate in the entire exchange. We're doing absolutely good. I mean, if you're looking at higher win rate, and decent ROI in last 30 days, you can look at the below fin through the Patreon. I'll give you the link from my end and watch how this is going to turn out. So once again, welcome to the Scientific Investor family. Let's actually break things down so that you don't panic and you don't do anything stupid. Rather, you take the wise decision. Now, watch XRP right now and ask yourself, what do you see? At least my blind eyes shows me this. Fine. I've seen something similar before. I have seen something similar many times before. And the results look almost the same. But the trouble is, remember when we were talking about a bullish divergence, not a lot of people listened. We were saying, yeah, bullish divergence comes in before boom, pop. But not a lot of people listened. Now here we are on a short-term negative divergence. Price is going up like nuts, but the RSI is not. So someone is selling. I don't know who, but someone is selling. I know this is maybe going to get a lot of hate, but this is the truth. Now, what does this mean? Yeah, each of these times you dropped 40% and then went up 50, 100, 200, 500. I mean, you went crazy sometimes, right? So you go back in history and you want to watch this, because I want you to ride the entire run to the upside, not just this. Why? Because you are now here, in my humble opinion. You had this burst. True. You went through all these range. True. Honestly. You went through all of these range. And then the market did what? The market pulled back down 20% and then went up way bigger. After which it dropped 60%. And that was not it. The price continued dropping 45, 50% each leg up. The market cycle was not over. The price was still going up. If you're a long-term investor and you don't care about these 30, 40, 50% drop, fine. That's completely fine. You don't have to worry about that because the volume is going through the sky. But if you're like me and you're thinking, okay, if it's going to drop 40%, I'm going to skim some and keep it aside to jump back in when it does drop 30, 40%. Yeah, that is going to be one of the good moves in the market. I will look for that. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. But I'm willing to bet that I am right with my own money. So here we are watching the market, arguing things. Now let's actually look at a lot of different assets before you make a final judgment. So you have Bitcoin, which is, yeah, trying to break higher, but you don't have the volume. You need volume to come in when it breaks. You're watching the total altcoin market, which is breaking through the all-time highs range, which means you have a long way to the upside. You don't have to worry about a lot of different things. The market is just starting to get crazy and it's about to go nuts. True. How can you utilize this in an easy way? Now, say you pick up another asset from the payments industry itself. That's XLM for you. What do you watch here? I think the price is showing you a possible consolidation with a negative divergence. Fine. If that is so, how much can it drop? Again, 35%. If you're looking to use that, maybe the market is going to give you this leg and come back down, which would then make that drop 47-50%. Why am I saying this? Because if you are going to enter here for that micro breakout of the bull flag with a 5x lever, 10x lever, the market is going to pull your pants down and tack. You don't want that. Believe me, you don't want that. You just want to wait and see. So if you don't have dry powder, think about this seriously. If you have 10-20% dry powder already, and if it pulls back and you can put that liquidity into the market, yeah, that's fine at your end. But not everyone keeps that discipline, keeping 10, 15, 20% dry powder at any time. And that's why this trouble is coming in front of you every now and then. So you go to the market itself. You want to look at assets which are performing right now. Why is that? Yeah. Look at HBAR. It's down 13% in 24 hours, but it's up 150% for the week. Yeah. So what happened there? Right? You go into the daily and you're watching this. What? The price went up. RSI did not. On what horizon? Daily. Yeah. So you had that negative divergence before. What should you be anticipating? If you're in the market, maybe I'm wrong, but this is what the chart says. Each and every time you saw this, whether it's in HBAR, whether it's in any other crypto assets, you saw that the market would drop 40-50%. Are we on the same page? If we are, good. If not, jump into the SI family, guys. I mean, honestly, be here, learn. You don't have too much time. If your learning curve is too big, this is going to be that platform where you will get to understand everything, every asset, what it's going to go through, what are the highest odds scenario and all. Remember, it's not 100 people doing that. It's not 1,000 people doing that. Right now, we're getting close to 1,400 members using the Scientific Investor family. And within that, 100 plus members are already in the copy trading, enjoying this. And when I say enjoying, I'm honest. I'm showing you this in front. Yeah. Those with the least risk is 100% up. Those with some sort of risk is decent, 300% up. Those with very high risk, they are up. I mean, 15x. Right? But don't do that, guys. Don't do that. These are kind of okay. You're 150% up. Maybe I take 2x, you take 3x. But if you go 5x, 6x from here, you will understand what I'm saying now. Most of the profits you made are going to be taken away from the market. So either you take 50% of your profits out, or at least your capital out, and then do all these high-level trading stuff. Because making 5x, 10x is not a bad thing in 40 days. And I'm so happy to watch the messages from you guys saying, I hit 100,000. I hit 1 million. I hit 5 million, Danny. I'm so happy to get all those messages and to see your portfolio, honestly. But understand, when the market is in your side, it's trending. Yeah, you're making a 10x in a month. Perfect. But when the market flips, I don't want you to get slapped by the market. So this is the time, if you're already up 10x, take your capital and at least 100% profit outside. Then gamble if you want to. But Otherwise, take the entire capital, close the entire trade. Maybe you'll have some loss, but now you're still 5x, 8x up. Use that capital to trade with reduced leverage. Yeah? Because there are people like this putting $50 in highest risk scenario and making this $10,000. And sometimes I ask myself, what am I doing, guys? I made 250%, and that guy he went mind-bogglingly high numbers on my own trades. But I'm like, no, do I have that risk tolerance? I don't. I have a 5-year-old boy and I'm looking for next 10, 15 years. I don't have that risk tolerance. But if you do have it, fine, completely fine. But when the market reverses, it can hit you. And I don't want that. I want you guys here to ride this market, increasing the capital and influencing the market. Once the fund becomes $500,000, $1 million, 5, big fund, and we are levered, it is going to influence some of the small cap assets. Yeah, we saw the RSR move. It was trying to break out and it couldn't. We entered, it broke higher. We took 30-40% profits and we jumped out. It went up 100%. Yes, I missed. But my aim was the micro measured move. I stayed disciplined. I took and moved out. So it's 100+ people in front of you with this much of amount. Some with $50,000, some with $500, and in between. All of them making decent returns in last 40 days, in last 5 days, in last 10 days. You're watching this. So if you want to join the party, I would argue use the SR family right now because it's only 100 slots ready there. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't know how I can manage the exchange, messages and all. So most likely, if I have to open another 50 or 100, the rates would go sky high because it's so hard to respond to all the messages. So I've been closing all the other trades, all the other tiers to make sure I respond to each and everyone who are already in there. So anyone who will be coming after this 100 slots are done, the rates are going to be much higher because we'll be the best performing fund in most of the exchanges by that time with the least risk. Yeah? So guys, if you haven't smashed the like button till this point, do that for me. Smash it. I'll meet you guys on next video. Bye for now.